I say who can hear will feel enough viewers. Yes, in Jamaica they have their saying, who can hear will feel, and apparently this female did not listen to this man right now because the man tell himself he move the car from out of the yard and where thing go on. She did not listen, and this is what happened.
Me tell the bumbo clock girl to take the blood clot car out of the yard, Me tell the girl to take the blood clot car out of the yard. Look for the bumbo clot car now, dog. Dog, look for me car. Coulda, fire, coulda, iron. Bumbo clot, dog. The girl mash up me car, dog.
Not even viewers and subscribers, is this clip that has been circulating around, and viewers, me cannot believe what me I see in the media. Our man stole 300k in relief support at Hoodland. Boy, me I tell you bamboo. Viewers, what kind of thing like this? The supply them was make for help people, and you tell me say the man them really make up and steal them, viewers. What happened to those people? You see why people find it so hard to help out Jamaicans when them in a crisis if this really happen, viewers? Remember, so those reliefs are to help the people that lose them house, that lose. Even some of them lose. Me not even want to go in that now, viewers. But you know what go on? You tell us in your honest opinion how you feel about this piece of situation right now, because if it's going like this, viewers, we cannot believe it, John was star really so. Them people are really heartless.
So imagine a country just got your hurricane, right? And people, I get them look a bag, I get this, I get that, for care don't so give people them. And the long seed man, them, boy them, the only thing could have come up in our mind, yeah, when them come with the bag, them we wrap them, we stick up and wrap them. That's all. You know say, you know what, me go help clear a road. Me go lift up 2 sheets of zinc and see me can help somebody we in need. The only thing come to no mind and me couldn't go rob somebody. When you go drink some bleach or drink your heap of dirty water, then when you just drink something and go on. What me listen and go on with all uno? That's all could have come to no mind. Yeah man, them a come in with goods, make rob them a gunpoint. That's all. Nothing else. You could think of no other way. You know what? Me could build back the country. But just rob people, brother. Nothing else could have come to no mind. Easy way to know look. Just look pan the country. Not tell up and say, look pan Jamaica or place fuck up. But no, them a come in with one bag. Me could rap that one, yeah. Only figure drink some blood clot bleach, man, and make sure say well chang. Because really and truly, me no know what wrong with you, no. On a sick drunk stomach, man. I swear, I help people, I help out people, No, anyways, people, I can go about my business, but I want to take care now. Bye.
Speaking about Jamaicans, viewers and subscribers, where is Alkaline right now? Well, apparently, people have been calling for Alkaline for some relief efforts because from the storm blow, nobody know yet nothing from Alkaline. I remember Alkaline is a man when they really show up in the media, but for this viewers, after what the hurricane go on, nobody no see or heard of Alkaline right now. So they have been calling for Alkaline for a little support. So this person that goes by the name of Tati, I hope I get it correct, viewers, is bashing Alkaline right now for not helping at all. So viewers, listen and tell us in your honest opinion how you feel about this, because if it's like this, we cannot believe. So this man don't come out, and push at least 1 3 or 4 barrel back to Jamaica, because remember, if it wasn't for Jamaican right now, where would Alkaline be? Jamaica give him a start, and you see the world push him to where is it right now. Is it like me I tell? Let me know in the comments, viewers, if and Jamaica give him the start.
You look a maga boy, 6'2" yard dancer, me in danger. How we not see you down there on the ground helping these people? Me see all Beanie Man with film pregnant belly. Me hear say Vibes cartoon deliver some money. Me don't know how true it is. Me see all Mastica down there deliver. Me see all international artists fly down and deliver, but no Alkaline. I mean, no one nobody can tell me about, oh, you don't know, say I saw Alkaline go to work, them man and a lot of them thing. He's not doing nothing. If him did do something, we would have seen. So Alkaline, we need to see you down there on this ground helping these people of Jamaica. You know, the star or the celebrity whatsoever of Jamaica, how know the people them giving them money.
Not only Alkaline is getting called into questioning of yours. I want to say no. Mr. Vargas is getting called into questioning right now, because after the hurricane, Mr. Vargas don't come out and say anything at all as yet. And a lot of people have been wondering when the politics and the rest of things them are going, oh, him are going for the government now. So what happened? Why him not go up on the ground and state some things right now for some relief efforts? Viewers, listen to what one Kevin had to say and tell us your opinion how you feel about this.
Me I go ask you a question. Wanna see one video that Mr. Vargas come out and speak about what's going on in Jamaica and how he's going to help, or calling on people to help? Wanna see one video with Vargas, Vargas, whatever they want to call him, that he came out and speaking about anything else beside politics? Show me one video, cause for some reason me not see the video them. I'ma feel like you can take your time and do something else with it than talking about the people them that's going after the Prime Minister. They have all right to go after the Prime Minister. You can't shut nobody up. And whatever words they want to use, you're talking about, oh, people need to go to jail and this need to happen to them because, listen, more Prime Minister came and gone and people diss them and nothing happen. Oh, you so up your ass with this one. Are you man? Oh, you so much into this one. Him never thief $1 yet. So much people can't tell life on one person. And that mean, you know. I know every time you hear something, you have to jump on it. So much people cannot tell life on one Prime Minister. So let me ask you a question, Mr. Vargas. The money that Donald Trump said that the former president sent to Jamaica, to the Prime Minister of Jamaica, it was not sent. The money, I want to know if the money that Donald Trump said that our Prime Minister take to promote the gayism in Jamaica, it was lie or true. That's all I'm asking you. Yeah, because for some reason, you know everything going on with Andrew Holness. Right now, I see Andrew Holness go to places and he don't carry nothing. All he did was go there to take pictures so he can send to the world and make the world see that, yeah, me go there and I saw it look. So that means people are going to pour in money upon him. Andrew Holness are going to leave out of office as one of the richest Prime Minister ever to live. Remark my word.
Even the taxi operators are getting a warning right now, enough years, because apparently enough of them are overcharging all because the hurricane just released enough years. So instead of them stick to the regular bus fare, they might charge you an extra $2 or an extra $300. Viewers, I'm not 100% sure, but me heard a one something that I get to wear. I think it was Kingston or something like that, enough years. Yes, they were charging from $700 to $1,000, you know. At first, it was $700 that came from Highgate to where, but right now, some taxi man are charged $1,000, but I'm not 100% sure. So viewers and subscribers, listen and tell us in your honest opinion if the taxi man them and the bus man them raise the fare, because they will be getting their license suspended or revoked. Viewers, check this out.
I'm not even going to use my usual presenter mode for this one. Operators of public passenger vehicles, that's taxi operators, bus operators, who have increased their fares since the passage of the hurricane, you are being warned to stop. Yeah, the Transport Authority says you are to stop. Not only is this illegal, it is a violation of the rights of passengers. If you continue this practice of charging people more fare than you used to before the hurricane, your license will either be suspended or revoked. Your license will either be suspended or they cancel it. Yeah? So, everybody, you need to share this among yourselves, fellow passengers. Send this to the taxi man them, the bus man them.
Last viewers and subscribers, let me take a look at what Lisa and I had to say about this hurricane and the amount of speed with the hurricane did bring of viewers. Yeah man, remember to like, share and subscribe to the channel for what the latest and the greatest.
50 miles per hour or 80 kilometers per hour is our top speed on the Jamaican highway. And I get stopped all the time by the police. I think they know my car now because I never feel like I'm driving above that. But here's the thing. I know what 185 miles per hour feels like. And that's what Melissa brought here to Jamaica. And at that speed, you're talking about a Formula One race car. If you feel that thing drive past you, or you're talking about a bullet train slicing through the air. But Melissa wasn't racing past Jamaica, it was racing through us. And unlike any race car, you can't steer or slow a hurricane. You can only hold on and pray it passes. And many people don't understand what that means because Jamaica isn't flat. We are a country of dense mountain ranges and ravines, rivers and valleys, of people living on hillsides, on riverbanks, and deep within the lush, beautiful mountain terrains in the bush of this country. So when a Category 5 hurricane crosses that kind of terrain, it doesn't destroy evenly. It devastates completely and whole districts just vanish. You might not have been able to even see them from the main road in the first place, but you'll never see them again. And people tucked into those mountain folds and coastal edges are thrown into a land blender that few of you can even imagine. Even those who were prepared for this lost everything. And then you ask yourself, really, how do you secure a roof against winds that can fling iron like paper? So when I say this storm changed us, I don't just mean physically. It stripped away the illusion that any of us are separate from each other's pain. And yeah, me, like so many other Jamaicans, families and overseas missions, were on the ground, and this is not easy. But before I go any further, I want us to remember, because not so long ago when COVID hit, it wasn't just a health crisis, it was an economic one. And we learned that close to 60% of low-income families and 53% of women lost employment. And when they lost their employment, we also learned that half of those who had savings said it could only survive for 2 weeks. And 30% of those said it could only last for 1 week. And 18% said 1 day, because people don't shop the same way. Some people buy daily to put food on their table. Some people can't do a big shop. And so nearly half of the children affected during that time lived in rural parishes. And back then, we could still reach them because the roads were open. The phone system worked and they had electricity, but this is different, and they had water because Hurricane Melissa has impacted over 650,000 Jamaicans, approximately over 5 parishes. And if no one has told you, many of the homes in Westmoreland are or were built of wood, built over generations, hand by hand. Sometimes if you did drive go Westmoreland to some places, you see people with houses on the back of a truck. Just move from one place to the next place. Yeah, that's how the things set in some parts of our country. And these homes honestly didn't stand a chance, many of them against 185 mile per hour winds, because if that's slam into you, it slams through you. And on Sunday, for example, it took me and my family 8 hours to deliver, not even to deliver, to get 1,300 meals to transport it from Kingston to families in Westmoreland, because people are on the roads. Remember, there was one lane traffic. I was helping to clear some of the roads with the 4 machete them in my car, and I buck up, ministers on the road clearing roads for 2 lanes. But it took us 8 hours, and you can't blame people because they're trying to get to their families. But when we saw that and the trucks coming in, it showed me and my family something important too, that we have to regroup and find new and smarter ways to reach those people who need the help most. And that is what we're doing, because we live on an island that faces hurricanes every single year, and we rest on an earthquake fault line. So every single year, Jamaica, we are open to these disasters. We take it for granted, but we are. So as we're looking to help immediately and rescue and search, we have to simultaneously start thinking, how are we going to rebuild roofs and restore light as we temporarily put people in shelters? We must also now be thinking about the future, smarter homes, smarter infrastructure, resilient communities, because recovery is not only about replacing what we've lost, it's about replacing for what is to come. And at the same time, we must simultaneously move our economy forward on a parallel track. We have to be in motion, helping on this side and moving to make sure we don't financially shut down. Because guess what? There are over approximately 175,000 tourism workers directly and indirectly who work in this industry that live between St. Anne and Westmoreland. And they're the backbone of that industry, and they feed thousands of families. And the winter tour season is here, basically. And we have to find a safe and practical way to start reevaluating and opening so that people can also start working again to rebuild their lives. So any way you take it, this is an unprecedented crisis, and we have never faced something like this before. And we're learning together, and it's time to start, documenting, because every crisis holds an opportunity for a breakthrough to build better and fairer and strong. And so while I might not be an MP, I will always be a Jamaican first. As long as my heart beats, I will work for this country and work wherever I can. And because this is not a sprint, it's a long, determined journey, and one that, it takes heart, endurance, focus to shut out sometimes the noise, and an unshakable belief in our collective responsibility to one another, because people are anxious, they're tired, they're uncertain, they're cut off, they're worried about what comes next. That's why we must use every tool we have, including social media, not just to showcase and to show what is happening, but to coordinate, to guide relief, to share verified information, and to remind people that they're not alone. So in the coming days, I will still be on the ground. You can guarantee that I don't even have to show you, just know. And I will continue to help, but I'm only going to use my stories and my social media platform for one reason: to highlight where help can be found and to amplify the work that others are doing in the same way. Because this is not about one person, about one parish or one post. It's about all of us. It's about rebuilding not just our homes, but our sense of belonging to each other. Because Hurricane Melissa, it may have bruised us, gashed us in our island deeply in a way that is painful. It's like you're cut with belly bottom and we're holding it like this. But we are not going to break our spirit.